The city is a huge corporate, citizen. It's important for the city to participate in community activities, to support community programs, and the United Way really is sort of one charity that allows you to contribute in a large way to organizations and programs throughout, the community throughout Prince George.
So the United Way of Northern BC is a unique organization. A lot of people contribute to their favorite charities. They have organizations that they're really committed to, whether they're sporting groups or they're not-for-profits. The United Way is a little bit unique. We don't support any one program or service. What we do is we mobilize resources. And one type of resource is absolutely funds. That's a huge resource. Organizations can't work without the funds that we raise during the fundraising time of the year. But that's only a small part of what a United Way does. A United Way also builds partnerships in communities that aren't related to funds. So we work with UNBC around research into social issues. We'll work with the Communities That Care initiative at the City of Prince George to get an idea about what communities are really concerned about. We'll take that research and then we go back to communities and work with on-the-ground community volunteers. So we just don't raise money and give it to an organization. We work with volunteers and organizations in communities to figure out the best way to address a need. And it's not always funds. Sometimes the best way to address a community need is to hold a forum or to do more research or to bring 4 agencies together in a partnership. And that's one of the unique things that United Way does that our other single charity type fundraising organizations aren't always able to achieve. And we do it with community volunteers. So the workplace volunteers, like at the City of Prince George or their regional district, they raise the funds, but they also sit with us on committees to try to identify the most pressing needs in a community. And then we go back and we look with volunteers and we work with volunteer boards of directors and we try to address those needs. So we have this whole year-round cycle where we're identifying needs, we're mobilizing resources, which include the funds raised in campaign, but we're also building partnerships the whole year round. And then we're monitoring how those programs we invest funds in are actually, how well they're actually doing, addressing the needs that they set out to use the funds for. So we have this great cycle year round where we're always working with communities and fundraisers and volunteers. So that makes us a little bit different.